everyone. So today is 27th January, Saturday, and it's currently 6:32 p.m. And this is my to-do list for today. So this is the second part of yesterday's video, and right now I will check my sample question paper answers. So let's see how much I scored, and after that I'll start off with the rest of the work which I have left for today. Let's start. So the result that I got was not at all satisfactory. I was not expecting that mark at all. So I don't know what happens to me in the exam hall or while solving the sample question paper, because while solving the questions of NCRT or PYQs, I get them, but when I'm doing the sample question paper, it just never works. So I scored 67 out of 70, and I know that it's a very bad score. I was expecting at least 70 marks, but okay. So here I did a very silly mistake. Let me show you this. So I was supposed to write 600 and instead I wrote 60. Wow. So yeah, and here I wrote BP instead of AP. So that was another silly mistake. And yeah, and the other mistakes were not really silly. They were kind of major mistakes. So I'll have to work on that currently. So right now I will just practice all the questions which I did not get correctly, or the questions which I did not attempt because they were optional. So yeah, I'll practice all those questions now. I'll mark them first and after that I'll practice them. But there is a good news, because I did not make a lot of mistakes in the MCQs, which is a good thing, because earlier I used to make most of the mistakes in the MCQs only. So now I did not deduct my marks there, but I have to work harder in order to achieve a score above 75 or 70 at least. But I still haven't lost hope or confidence. I will try my best to get a better score in the next sample question paper and in the board examinations. It's currently 7:25 p.m. and I'm done with my maths work for today. Basically, I have revised all the mistakes that I did in the morning. And honestly, when I started doing it, I felt like it was so easy. I should have been able to solve it, but I could not solve it. So now I'll have to solve many more sample question papers. So here I was revising the portion of energy resources from the chapter of geography, and after that I am only left with the chapter manufacturing industries. Once I'm done with the revision of manufacturing industries, I'd be done with the full theory revision of SST, and then I'll focus mostly on PYQs, and after that I'll also start solving sample papers for social science. But before that, I will try to solve the sample papers of mathematics and science. It's currently 7:55 p.m. and I'm done with my geography revision work for today. Right now, I'm left with two more tasks: PYQs of SST and English grammar. So I will take a break of 10 minutes. After that, I'll come back and start doing the PYQs of SST for around 45 to 50 minutes. 8:06 p.m. Now let's place a timer of 50 minutes. So this timer will end at 8:57 p.m. So yeah, let's start practicing the PYQs of SST now, and after that, we'll do English grammar. So now let me give you a life update. I have my IT exam tomorrow, that is on 30th January, and I have zero idea about what I'm going to do tomorrow, because I only used to study IT one day before the exam, and on the rest of the days I did not even used to look at the book. But now during the practicals, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And in the examination, I just used to write something after making it up, like, okay, I used to relate the topics and then I used to write an answer. But now in the practicals, I can't even do that. And even in the Viva, I can't just make up an answer. I'll have to give one proper definite answer. So I don't know what I'm going to do. And I think our school definitely hates us, because they announced the practical on Sunday evening, I think at around 3:30 or 4 p.m., and we have our practicals on Tuesday. But we have YouTube as our savior, so I'll just watch YouTube videos, and I'll also try to do a few things on the computer, and I'll also read the book in order to know the steps. So let's see how it goes. I'll definitely update you about it. And also, here I was doing the grammar exercise of English. Basically, these are also the previous year questions of English, and I did it for around 30 minutes. Since I had completed most of the work in the daytime only, after being done with English, I slept early. And here is Barfi. He was trying to sleep, but I disturbed him as always, because that's my favorite job. So this is the clip of the next day. I had chai and chane for breakfast, and here is Kaju. Kaju is Barfi's twin. They are not the same dogs. 9:04 a.m. Right now I will place a timer of 2 hours. This is my to list for today. Okay, so yeah, let's start practicing the maths PYQs now. So this timer will end at 11:04 a.m. So yeah, let's start off the maths PYQs now. So I haven't practiced the maths exemplar and I don't even have enough time to do it at all at this point. So actually if you practice the PYQs, then there are a few questions which are very much related to the maths exemplar. So that is why I'm just currently focusing on the previous year questions and not on any other source. And by the way, how's your preparation going? Because we have our boards in like 21st February. So I hope all of you are ready and all the best, everyone. I hope our hard work pays off. And I've heard that a lot of people go to Kota in 11th grade after choosing science. Like, I also saw the web series Kota Factory. So, are you planning to go to Kota too? Because honestly, I don't want to go to Kota at all. I'll just stay in Tripura only. But are you someone who is willing to go to Kota, or are you going to Kota? If you are, then why did you take this decision? And what do you think are the advantages that you will have there, which you won't have in your particular hometown? And I think that in my hometown, there are pretty good coaching institutes. So I can study from here. And I don't want to leave my home in 11th grade at all, especially when I will be going through so much pressure because of the entrance examinations. Once the boards get over, I'll just start reading the books which were there on my TBR list since so long because I haven't read a proper fiction book in ages. So I can't wait to do that. Also, I will study for 11th grade because there are a lot of people who have given their Olympiads, and there are a lot of people who are actually studying the 11th and 12th NCRT in 10th itself. So I'll also try to get an overview of that. 1:47 p.m. Right now I'll place a timer of 50 minutes and I'll start practicing the PYQs of science. So this timer will end at 2:37 p.m. So yeah, let's start practicing the PYQs of science. Also, a lot of people say that from geography, the chapter manufacturing industries, the subjects like sugar industry, jute industry, etc., is deleted. But when I checked the new NCRT, the new SST CBSE curriculum, I could not find it anywhere. Like it was nowhere mentioned that these topics are rationalized from the syllabus, and I checked it like twice or thrice. So I don't know where this information is actually coming from because if it is not there on the CBSE or NCRT website, then how can we believe that it's true? 7 p.m. and I'm done with my science PYQs for today. Right now, I'll place a timer of 40 minutes. Place a timer of 40 minutes and I'll start revising the chapter Human Eye. I have revised this chapter once, but I think I'll need to revise it again. So I'll revise this chapter once again. So this timer will end at 3:19 p.m. So yeah, let's start off with the revision of Human Eye. So I have revised this chapter before as well, but I just want to revise it once again because there were a few topics which I think I should have read. So I just read those topics. And I'm already done with my science work, revision work for today. Now I'll take a break of 15 minutes. After that, I'll come back and then I'll start doing the PYQs of SST and I'll also read geography. So it is currently 3:34 p.m. Right now I will place a timer of 40 minutes. So this timer will end at 4:14 p.m. So yeah, let's start practicing the PYQs of SST now. So here I was practicing the PYQs of SST. And from SST, the questions are actually pretty obvious. From science, the questions are mostly objective and it's kind of fun when you're trying to solve them. But the PYQs of SST are like pretty obvious, and then you can actually guess what the question would be like, and there is nothing interesting. And the questions could actually be pretty interesting because there are topics which are very much related to our daily life, but I don't know why the questions are just kind of boring for me. SST PYQ's work for today. Right now, I will not take a break. I'll just start revising the chapter of manufacturing industries. I'll revise half of the chapter, but first of all, I'll have to check the new NCRT and the deleted topics. So I'll do that first, and after that, I'll start revising this chapter. So here I was checking the syllabus again from the NCRT and the CBSE website, but as I've already mentioned, I couldn't find anything new. I revised half of the chapter, like I revised up to the textile industry. So tomorrow I will revise the mineral based industry and also the pollution, conservation, etc. So it is currently it is currently 4:40 p.m. and I'm done with all my tasks for today. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I have my IT practicals day after tomorrow, so I have to prepare for that. And now I have to leave because I have somewhere to go. So yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I will see you in my next video tomorrow. Bye.